Chrissy Swan Show.
Hey, Swanee, have you had your first hot cross bun yet?
Can I tell you, I have not, but the Shrove Tuesday was like a warning shot last week. I was like, my God, is it hot cross bun season already?
Well, it's this week, right?
Oh, my God.
We are helping Baker's Delight celebrate National Hot Cross Bun Day. Grab your free raspberry and white choc hot cross bun this Thursday from your local Baker's Delight. And then tune into our show this Wednesday, where every caller that gets on air gets $200 cash thanks to Baker's Delight. We're just getting excited about hot cross buns, man.
Did you say raspberry and white chocolate?
For free this Thursday.
Oh, my God.
Get to your Baker's Delight.
Chrissy's Clickbait.
I believe that proof is mounting that Blake Lively is not a good girl.
I know. Not my Serena.
So doing the rounds at the moment are the little bits of footage from the red carpet opening of a sequel to A Simple Favour, which only just came out in 2018.
Yeah.
Thriller comedy. I missed it. Had Blake Lively and Anna Kendrick.
I kind of didn't even realise they made a second film until this South by Southwest premiere.
Either did I.
Yeah.
So on the red carpet, standard questions always ensue. One of the reporters saw Blake Lively there. Notably, they were not doing the red carpet together, Anna Kendrick and Blake Lively. And the reporter asked her what it was like to be reunited.
Like, what does it mean to be back with Anna?
Oh, it's the best. I'm so happy.
Anna, what does it mean to be working with Blake again?
What are you talking about?
So Blake was like, oh, it's the best. You could tell she didn't mean it.
Liar.
But she did a better job of hiding it than I think Anna Kendrick did.
Yes.
Oh, she didn't even stop.
There was one moment I saw where they were standing in front of the cinema screen together, and Blake was talking, and Anna's body language, the crossed arms slightly facing away from her, she did not want a bar of her.
It must be hard because she would have absolutely been obligated to go.
Yeah.
She would have asked the question, I really don't want to do this, but you have to.
And I think this is the only premiere they'll do. There won't be a London, a New York, a Sydney.
Man.
There'll just be this one premiere, and that is it.
It was so awkward. And just when you thought it couldn't get any more awkward.
How do you feel like how does it feel like the movie's being impacted kind of by everything happening around going on in the world?
Why, what happened? I did ayahuasca and the last year of my life is just gone, but I've heard the movie's amazing.
She's so sarcastic about it.
Isn't she?
And she's talking about, you know that ayahuasca, I think it's called. It's you drink it. It's like a really strong potion, and people like pass out for 2 or 3 days, but wake up all anew.
It's like
It's a very strong hallucinogen.
9 Perfect Strangers stuff.
Yeah, and there's a scene in the Mel Gibson doco.
Oh, is there?
Sorry, it's not a doco.
The series.
I took that hook, line, and sinker. All right, let's move on to Husey.
Yeah.
Husey has quite rightly thrown people out of his show at the Adelaide Fringe for talking during his performance. Now, I know Husey. I love the man. You've never known anybody so polite and well-mannered.
Mm-hmm.
And for him to call these girls must have been irritating.
You put one more time around. All right, that's it. You understand? From the front, when someone's speaking like that, it's so distracting. When they run around you, it's the height of rudeness.
The chance.
That's the audience. Out. He's on Australian Story tonight.
Is he?
Yep. Can I tell you, he is a national treasure.
He really is.
Out of everybody who I've worked with over the years, really, Husey, top of the tree.
Let's send him this audio, Tom. What a nice rap, Swanee.
Very, very true.
He should have got you on Australian Story.
Why didn't they?
Dog, out.
I tell you what, if he knew I was going to speak about him like that, I would have been first to call.
The Chrissy Swan Show. The Chrissy Swan Show. Chrissy's Clickbait.
Your thoughts on Lady Gaga's album? Because you've had the weekend, you didn't listen to it, did you?
I didn't listen to it.
too busy hate watching Meghan Markle
And-
and love watching Billie Eilish.
Correct. I just had Billy playing all weekend.
Billie was like a sorbet, wasn't she? A palate cleanser.
Oh, it was just beautiful to be able to see someone talented after watching the Markle doco.
You are so funny. Well, Lady Gaga has appeared on Saturday Night Live, SNL, and delivered a very funny, shady to herself monologue.
I'm so happy to be back at SNL. The last time I hosted, every aspect of my performance aged amazingly. There's no need to Google SNL 2013, Lady Gaga featuring R. Kelly. We all won't, and I won't bring it up.
Now,
I forgot they worked together.
me too.
Well-
I mean,
Do What You Want is the song. Tom, was it the Do What You Want with my body? Yeah, okay. What an interesting song to do with R. Kelly.
that is a very dangerous request to make of specifically R. Kelly,
Isn't
it?
it?
Do what you want with. Anyway, don't Google what he's
No.
been accused, convicted. Who knows what he's in trouble for? He's not a good guy. Anyway.
No, he's a bad dude.
And then she went on to also talk about her absolute box office poison offering of The Joker 2.
Anyway, I'm an actor now. And I've been very diligent about selecting films that would showcase my craft as a serious actor. Films such as Joker 2. Apparently, people thought it was awesome. Joaquin and I even got nominated for a Razzie, which is an award for the worst films of the year. So we won. Tonight, I promise to act, to sing, and to not do Joker 3.
I mean, that is a fair promise. That is very self-deprecating to be able to do that. But she has been in a couple of great films. That Bradley Cooper one,
Oh.
A Star Is Born, was so great.
Amazing film.
I loved it so much. And what was that other one? She spoke like this. And Adam Driver
House of
was
Gucci.
in it. House of Gucci
was fantastic.
I mean, it went for 17 hours.
I loved it.
But
Tim Blackwell famously hated it. I remember him going in on it.
Well, she carried the whole film, really, and by the end of it, she was exhausted.
It's worth watching if you haven't seen it, though.
The accent is maybe a bit much. I might be with Tim on that, but I think she's a wonderful actress.
I loved that film. And this new album, Swanee, I've not listened to it yet, but it's doing really well. It's the biggest streaming debut for an album by a female artist on Spotify.
Her and someone else have been duking it out this year.
Is it Chapel Roan?
Chapel
Yeah.
Roan, her and Chapel Roan, but Lady Gaga's picked her at the post at the moment. It could change, I guess.
It could.
It's only this year. And, excuse me, there is a song on the album. If anyone who is a fan of my Queen and Saviour, T-Swizzle, Taylor Allison Swift, has listened to this album, your ears automatically go like, you know, a German Shepherd that hears a siren. You're like, hang on a minute, this sounds familiar. It is quite simply a Taylor Swift song.
I disagree.
Are you joking?
No. I think people are just trying to cling on to something. It sounds like some of her earlier work in The Fame Monster.
Nah. No.
We can't just because I
No, there's a chord progression there in that first bit that you played that is vintage Swift.
Yeah, but don't you think other artists have done that for years?
Not like that. You don't listen to that and you go, oh, that's Dua Lipa. That is clearly inspo. Taylor's the inspo there.
I get the comparison, but I don't think it's that Taylor-esque.
I wouldn't be surprised if Taylor is singing on it.
Is a secret writer.
In
Hey,
one of the classic Easter eggs of all time.
to bring this all the way back to Billie Eilish,
Yeah.
on the weekend I heard Gaga doing an interview and she spoke about Billie's album, Hit Me Hard and Soft, and this is what she said.
I loved Billie Eilish's album this year. I thought Hit Me Hard and Soft was like a beautiful piece of music.
How can you not?
How can you not?
I mean, Stephanie Germanotta. It's like the best album of the year. It really is.
It should have won at the Grammys, and
And
I'm
every
still
night,
not over
every
it.
night, I kneel by my bed and weep, just like Billie did at the Grammys over Beyonce winning it. Beyonce's amazing. It is that album is not better than Billie Eilish's End Of.
Do you know what was really special that I should have videoed for you? You were smart at the end of Billie's concert. You snuck out just before it finished.
Yeah.
Which is a good move, so you could get an Uber.
Correct.
But at the very end, Swanee, at the end of Birds of a Feather, she started crying a little bit because it was her last Australian show.
And she loves it here. She wants to be here all the time.
No. We want to be here all the time as well, but we've got to go because Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel are up next. They've got a massive announcement. Stay locked. Have a great night.
Don't miss this one.
Now check this out.
The Chrissy Swan Show is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au.